I recently had a case where the father came in and sat down with me. We talked about what went wrong. And he explained how he had an older daughter who was dating an older man. Dad wasn't happy with this relationship. But it wasn't the relationship per se that he was against. He was against this older guy not treating his daughter right and abusing her. He thought there was some domestic violence going on because she had some bruises on him. And he also thought that this guy was just using her. And so he went to take her phone and look at her phone, and the daughter went off the reservation. The father tried to ground her and take her phone away. And the next thing he knows, his daughter's claiming that she was sexually abused by her father, which was the furthest thing from the truth. But how do you disprove that? How do you disprove a negative? Today I'm wearing a tie. Everyone can say, objectively, I'm wearing a tie. But what happens if someone makes an allegation of sexual abuse? That's subjective. You can't see it, you can't smell it, you can't taste it, you can't hear it, you can't touch it. It's like out here. It's like, what do? So what you do is you backtrack. Everything that's said, you write down everything that went on, and you formulate timelines. And you show through various things, such as a cell phone, where the child was at the time that the allegations were allegedly occurring. And she made statements where the father was actually at work when she was claiming that this alleged sexual abuse took place, which was easy to disprove to DCF. There was other situations though involving the family that were going on. They had just moved to a new home. There were a lot of stressors in the house, including this young lady who was going from 17 to 18 years old, dating an older man, and there was younger siblings. And the younger siblings, DCF, substantiated a case against one of the children because of information was disclosed regarding the children at school. So DCF came in and did what's called an assessment after the substantiated concern. And when you get a substantiated concern, you can appeal that to what's called a grievance, which is what father did. Now during the assessment, which took approximately 3 months to 4 months, and was all completed about 5 months in total, DCF closed the case quickly without taking the children out of the home, and the family was ecstatic that this had occurred, especially in light of the fact that at the very beginning, there was a DA referral to the district attorney for this alleged sexual abuse of a child, which is pretty heavy duty. A DA referral can wind up in criminal charges and father going to jail, which never happened, thank heavens. And in the end, the DCF assessment worker, who was a real sharp young lady, did a terrific job speaking to the kids, relating to the kids, enjoying the kids, and found out the true story that the oldest daughter had her phone taken, was going with a guy that was not very nice to her, or as the 6-year-old said, he's no nice. And the kids told the story how this boyfriend was a jerk, not only to the oldest daughter, but also to the kids in the home. And so that was another reason why father was so upset with this man, because he not only was not nice to his daughter, he was not nice to all the kids. There was no reason for that. So DCF looked at this case very long and very hard and made a great decision to help out the family, to overcome the stresses, get rid of all the nonsense, and in the end, when the daughter turned 18, she recanted back to DCF that this never happened. And DCF at first was a little bit skeptical, figuring that maybe father was using leverage against her daughter, which was not the case at all. The daughter said, no, I made this up. This boyfriend's no longer my boyfriend. My dad was right, he was no good for me. And everybody was very happy at the end. And DCF made the right decision, much to their credit, to close the case and move on with life. And that family was thrilled to have DCF out of their life.